There we have it. That's the Fitbit Charge 6, which has a surprisingly large screen for a fitness tracker. But it is still tiny on your wrist, so you can comfortably sleep with it or do your workouts, and it comes with a lot of new sport modes. But is it really worth the price of 160 euros? Let's find out. So first up, the specs and the design. So the Fitbit Charge 6 is available in 3 different colors. There is this flashy orange coral color, there is a beige or a black one. On the left side you have one haptic button which surprisingly on turns off and on the display, but you do need it, and the other one on the other side for your ECG monitoring and the EDA scan, but we get to that later on in the video. As for the straps, you get soft silicone ones. There is a smaller that fits on the wrist with 6.5 inches and a larger that fits on 8.3 inches. The tracker itself is also rather large for a fitness tracker. It is 1.52 inches long and 0.73 inches wide and only 0.46 inches high. So you can easily pull your jacket over it and barely feel it during the night or during your workouts. Next up, we got the price, and that's what I don't like as much. So this device will cost you 160 euros right now, and downgrading to the older version isn't an option since this one still costs 150 euros over here in Germany on the official store. For 160 euros, you can already get a solid full smartwatch with more features. Only if you really want that small design and the battery life, I would go with the Charge 6. So like with most fitness trackers, the Fitbit Charge 6 lasts quite a while. Without the always in display mode and the SpO2 tracker, this sucker lasts for a whole week, but if you turn it on, it will drop down to about 3 to 4 days depending on your usage. Unfortunately, charging it will take a while, as it takes a full 2 hours to go from 0 all the way up to 100%. So let's get to the interesting part, the health tracking. So like I already mentioned, you get an ECG function on the Charge 6. You just have to place your finger on the sides of the tracker for about 30 seconds and you get your results. You also have to do the same for your EDA scans, but this takes at least 2 minutes and you can bump it all the way up to 7 minutes. But better look for a comfortable place first. If you scroll down from your home display, you will get to your daily activity stats, which includes your daily steps, mileage, and your burnt calories. You got your hourly activity and your heart rate, with your current and resting heart rate. Now on the Fitbit app, you can also set high and low heart rate alerts. You can customize your heart rate zones, and you get irregular heart rate rhythm notifications. And as for the last, you get an SpO2 and sleep tracker. So I actually really like the sleep tracker on the Fitbit devices. You can check out your sleep from the last month and year. It's very precise and you get to see your sleep duration and your different sleep stages. Next, we got the activity tracking and the built-in GPS. So let's start with the GPS. Right here, you can decide between the built-in GPS or if you want to use the GPS of your smartphone to save a little bit of your battery life. And at first, it needed like 5 minutes to get accurate. And after that, it pretty much stayed on track for the rest of the tour. But the beginning was very shaky and it skipped sections and went right through houses. As for the sport modes, we got 40 in total, 20 more than with the Charge 5. So you get stuff like boot camp, core training, CrossFit, dancing, powerlifting, and a lot more. Plus, before you start one of these workouts, you can set goals and alerts and turn off and on the heart zone notifications. Now, one thing that you have to know is that you can control your music from YouTube Music during your workouts. Now over to the feature side of things. So like I mentioned, you have access to YouTube Music and other Google apps, but you definitely need to have a Google account to even use this tracker. So like I said, if you have a YouTube Premium account, you can control the music from your Fitbit Charge 6. You also get Google Maps with turn-by-turn directions. Setting it up only takes about 2 minutes, and then you just have to go and start a route from your watch and see the directions right on your display of the Charge 6. By the way, you can also pause it on your fitness tracker. Of course, you also get standards like a timer, a stopwatch, and an alarm, but you also get an always-on display mode, which is always really nice to have on any smartwatch or fitness tracker. You can use your Google Wallet on here, connect any heart rate equipment to it, and by triple tapping on the display, you can actually zoom in and out of your display. But you first have to toggle this one on in your settings. Next up, the notifications. And it doesn't matter if you run an Android or iOS device, but you get all of your notifications, messages, and calls right on this tracker. As well as we got the watch faces. Over in the Fitbit app, you will find the gallery. Right here, you have access to all the great watch faces. Plus, you can even customize them from over here as well. Like you can change the colors of the number and letters and turn off or on the metrics that are being displayed on the watch face. There's also quite a variety of different watch faces that you can download for free. There are no watch faces that you have to pay for. And guys, there we have it. That's the Fitbit Charge 6. Now, I also covered many other Fitbit and Google devices. Just click right here to get right to the videos. And I guess with that one being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.